Hello, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a terrific Tuesday. What's new and exciting? We're playing some Detective Pikachu Returns, which last time we left off we were in jail, which is very exciting. For some reason, there's Pokemon Police and Pokemon Jail. Hey, Lost Lake, how's it going? And I believe Detective Pikachu is now going to stage a prison break, so that's just everything I ever could have wanted. Hope you're having a terrific Tuesday, Lost Lake. Oh, come here. The headphones are being weird. Alright. Here we go. Oh yeah, and Detective Pikachu has a cube that can control him on his back. So, it's all sorts of weird stuff going on. He needs his coffee, I know. It's very true. Okay, so, I need to get to the rooms, so I think Pangoro can help me with that. Nope. Do I just go here? Oh, I just did go here then. Luxray said there are 2 other detainment rooms. I wonder what's going on there. I gotta go through the ducks and check. Great, let's do it.
All right, Pangoro. Go slow, okay? Whoa! A perfect 10-point landing.
Alright, who we got in here? Phew, that was close, but I managed to get out. Okay, I made it to another room, one that isn't mine or Luxray's. I should go talk to the new Pokemon I heard were brought here. Ooh, a Morpeko. Hey, Morpeko, can I talk to you for a second? I got nothing to talk about. Got any food? The PPB's been providing us with food. Huh? You think I got time to wait for those bozos? Well, we're waiting. Why don't you chat with me? It'll help kill time. You're annoyingly persistent, you know that?
Hey.
Why don't you tell me a little about yourself, Morpeko? Well, I know there's one move. It's pretty sweet if I say so myself. It goes back and forth between being an electric-type move and a dark-type move. An electric-type move, you say? Just to be clear, you haven't done anything to a Slowpoke statue, have you, Morpeko? What the heck are you talking about? Why would I do something like that? That's what I thought. Never mind, forget it. So what are you in for, Morpeko? I'm in here because some lousy, stinking, no-good humans. They say I stole someone's food. Why the heck would I go and do a thing like that? Just thinking about it makes me so mad! I understand how you feel, but please, try to calm down. Making a scene in here won't solve anything. Stop telling me what to do.
Hey.
Is there anything about this place that's been eating at you? Yeah, there's nothing to eat. How many times do I gotta tell you? Now give me some food already. Sadly, I don't have any food to share with you, buddy. So hungry, so mad. I understand. I'm sure they'll bring you some food later. Just hang in there a bit longer. The hangry Pokemon. Oh my god, it's Inteleon! This is the gardener Inteleon, right? Hey, Inteleon, can I talk to you for a bit? And who are you supposed to be? I'm the great Detective Pikachu. I'm looking for info that could help us get out of here. Now I get it. You must have come from one of the other rooms. I only just arrived here today. What do you suppose I can do to help? I'm just trying to learn what I can. Even the smallest detail could make a big difference. Alright, I'll do what I can to assist you. Thanks, you're a pal.
Hey.
So what's your story, Inteleon? I can shoot water from my finger. I water flowers to help them grow. That's nice of you. Seems like that skill would come in handy, and not just for gardening. I suppose I could use Water Gun to play with other Pokemon, but that's not really my speed. I'd rather live a more peaceful, elegant life. So what are you in for, Inteleon? Mistaken identity, I'm afraid. They seem to think I'm the lowlife who went berserk at the flower shop. It's rather upsetting. Gardening is my passion, after all. So you didn't do it? Of course not. I'm the florist's partner. I help her tend to the flowers every day. Why would I ruin them? Makes sense. I believe you, Inteleon. Thank you. But I do wonder who the real culprit is.
Hey,
Is there anything else that's been on your mind lately? I know that my human partner must be so worried for my sake. And I'm worried about the flowers and plants I left behind. Do you think they'll grow strong without me? I'm sure they're okay. Plants can be surprisingly tough. I certainly hope so. Yes, I have to believe that. Luxury said there were 2 other rooms, which leaves 1 more to go. I'll try going there too. How can you get up without Pangoro? Let's see, how can I get up the duct? Huh.
thanks for the help, Inteleon.
Inteleon.
Huh?
Sure.
Ow, 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 that hurt.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay, this is the last room. It looked like I could get up to the next floor through the duct, but who knows where I'd pop out. Don't want to draw too much attention yet. Right now, I'm just gathering intel.
Hey,
Came all this way. Might as well talk to the Pokemon while I'm here. Oh, I'm
Hey.
trying to do that.
Roger.
So you were brought here too, eh, Watchog? What are you doing here, Pikachu? Same as you, I'd imagine. Huh? What? What do you mean? Just calm down for a second. I want to ask you some questions, Watchog.
Hey,
Can you tell me about yourself, Watchog? I can make my eyes glow. That's brilliant. I bet that makes it a walk in the park to see where you're going at night. But you'd better not look at me then. I glow so bright it can be blinding. How'd you end up in here, Watchog? No, wait, I'm pretty sure I can guess the answer by now. But what do you mean? You were snatched up by some humans over something you're pretty sure you didn't do, right? Yes, exactly. Wow, good guess, Pikachu. That's what everyone here's been saying. I arrived here last night. What about you, Watchog? Today. Not so long ago, actually. I was startled by a group of humans suddenly surrounding me. At first, I thought I was just a really popular Pokemon, but I guess not. It must have been alarming having people get the jump on you like that.
hey,
Anything bothering you right now, Watchog? I was protecting the city the best way I know how. So I hope everything's fine out there without me. That's what's bothering me. With all these Pokemon getting detained, it seems like things out there are anything but fine. But I don't know if there's much you could do to stop it, even if you were out keeping watch. Oh, I hate feeling so powerless. Goodbye. A Dedenne. Extremely cute. Whoa, Dedenne! Mind if I ask you a couple questions? Yeah, you're Pikachu, aren't you? Huh? Yeah, I'm Pikachu. What of it? It's all your fault. I'm in here because of you. Whoa, wait a second. What are you talking about? You broke the Slowpoke statue in Fountain Plaza, didn't you? Thanks to you, all the humans are suspicious of me. You gotta be kidding me. Are they just rounding up any electric-type Pokemon they find? Listen, Dedenne, I'm not the one who broke the Slowpoke statue. Huh? Then why did they bring me in? I'm trying to figure that out. That's why I want to hear what you know.
hey,
You can use electric-type moves, right, Dedenne? So? What about it? You sure you didn't damage that Slowpoke statue? Nah, of course you didn't. Why in the world would I wreck some statue? What possible good could that do me? Point taken. Sorry for doubting you. So you said it's my fault that you were brought here, Dedenne. You must think that I'm in cahoots with you or something, but I don't even know you. Oh, come on, cut me some slack already. Seriously, what's the PPB even thinking? If they really think I'm the culprit, then detaining me should have been the end of it. That's a good point.
hey.
Has anything been worrying you since you got here? You seriously asking me that? The only thing I care about is when I'm getting out of here. I need to get back home. I've got a human partner who's probably worried sick about me. Yeah, I get that. I don't want Tim to worry either. Great. Hey, greeting. Can I ask you some questions? Sure, that's fine, but who are you? I'm the great detective Pikachu. Don't worry, I'm on your side. Wow, a great detective? That's so cool. So what did you want to ask me?
Hey,
Can you tell me about yourself, Greedent? My teeth are stronger than other Pokemons. I can bite and chow down on any berry. Mind using those nice hard chompers of yours to chew a hole in the wall and get us out of this room? Is that a serious question? Heh. Guess I bit off a bit more than I could chew with that question. So tell me, Greedent, what are you in for? Who knows? 'Cause I sure don't. I was just eating berries today like I do every day. You didn't steal those berries from anyone, did ya? I could never do a thing like that. Stealing stuff is bound to get you into a fight, you know. No matter how badly I want a berry, I'd never get in a fight over one. That sounds painful. I feel ya. But in that case, why did the PPB detain you?
hey,
Is anything bothering you, Greedent? Just that there aren't any berries here. You don't happen to have any, do you? Afraid not. Aww. If you find any, could you please give them to me? Sure, I guess. But I doubt I'll find any berries just lying around the police station. Now that I think of it, I haven't seen berries in this building, but I did see some trash. What sort of trash? Want to see for yourself? Okay, this seems important. There's a note written by a human. It says 2168. Boom. Picture. Is that gonna resolve? Whatever. A little blurry. It doesn't mean anything to me. Mind if I take this note? Well, okay. But only because I can't eat it. Thanks, Greedent. All the Pokemon here say they were brought in for things they didn't do. There's a few too many innocent Pokemon being detained to chalk it all up to coincidence. Doesn't anyone else think this is strange? I'd better broaden the scope of my investigation a bit. I'll go talk to Luxray again. Okay, how to get up there?
Watchog, I'm counting on you.
Watchog.
What? I did it! Ow!
Great. Ah, Pikachu, you're back. Yeah, I went and checked out those other rooms. More and more Pokemon keep getting brought in here, and none of them have done anything wrong. Just like those of us in here. So it's the same story with you guys, huh? You should talk to the others yourself if you want more details. Will do. I already talked to all of them. But also, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. I want to get out of the detainment rooms and investigate the rest of the station. Do you know how I could do that without being noticed? No humans will find us if I use my special vision to avoid them. Now that'd be out of sight! But how can you and me get out of here? That's simple enough. We just need to open the door. What? What are you talking about? There's a room nearby where many humans gather. In that room is a machine. The humans appear to lock and unlock rooms by operating the machine. Must be a guard room. So they're managing these doors with machines instead of keys. I'm surprised you knew all that. I observed the humans through the walls as they operated the machine. But I don't understand how it works, and I can't leave this room. That's where I come in, eh? Do you know anything else? Like what sort of controls they used? They appeared to be pressing down on some small protrusions. Maybe needs a passcode or something? Oh yeah, there's that note from earlier. Can you get there from that duct in the wall? Won't know till I try. There are currently no humans in that room, but don't let your guard down. Okay. Let's go. I think that just means I can talk to them. Let's see, which room should I go to? The guard room.
Come on, Lightbird. You got this?
来吧。
Eh? At least no one saw that.
Except for Luxray, who's watching this whole thing. This should be the room Luxray was talking about. They must control the detainment rooms from here. So where's the machine he mentioned? It's probably this one. This ought to be the machine that can unlock all the doors to our rooms. Just like I thought. It's set up to open the doors when a numeric passcode is entered. I'll try the number from the note Greedent gave me. 2168. Okay. Yes!
Perfect.
Worked like a charm. That should have opened the doors. Long as I'm here, I ought to look around and see what info I can dig up about this building. Hell yeah. Prison Break. Okay. Is there information? Here we go. Looks like a floor plan of the police station. Oh no. Okay. Well, taking a picture of this too, although it will tell me when it's necessary, I'm sure. Oops. It seems to be made for the public, but that's okay. This will make it easier to explore the station. Let's see, I'm in the basement level of the building. There are 2 stories up above, and that's where the humans' offices are located. I think I'll borrow this map for a while.
Hey,
Now to hightail it back to the detainment rooms before any cops show up. Who is this plush? This is Grievard. And also, hello, Bio. How's it going? Hope you're having a terrific Tuesday. He's just sitting in a pumpkin, but he's a little ghost dog, and he's great. Was introduced in Scarlet and Violet. Guess what? I unlocked the doors. Now we can explore the rest of the police station. Ooh. Well done. I was right to join forces with you. Just duck in and say hey? Yes. It is cute. Thanks for stopping by. It's not going to be a long stream tonight anyways. Got some stuff to do, but wanted to still make some progress on the prison break. Finally giving me my due credit, eh? Then let's get investigating. Yes, let's. You can ride on my back. Sure, why not?
Luxray, let's do this.
Is it gonna make me mash to get up there? No.
Can someone give me a little help?
Oh no, if Impidim's laughing at you, then you know it's bad.
Oh, not like that! Let's go, Luxray!
Hell yeah. Where shall we inspect first? I'd like to hear what your plan is. Well, if we're looking at the station investigation, let's start with the first floor. According to the floor plan, we can find a reference room there. The first floor? Very well. Alright, Luxray, let's go. Whee! Okay. Be careful, Pikachu. There seems to be a human inside that room. There weren't any people there when I was just in the room earlier. They must have just come back. We need to be very careful moving forward then. The last thing we want for them is to notice us. Okay. I just press R to look through objects. Cool. Oh no, and it's stealth. Well, luckily... This is weird. Can I look in any room? No. Just sometimes. That's so bizarre. Okay. And then here's where my other buddies were. cool. Okay, so he just stands there. Great.
Go.
Ah, we've been spotted. Oh, wait. What? Oh, there's a window there. Okay.
We're not out just yet.
Silly. Oh, but they're fine with it. Classic prison guard. He's walking sideways? What is going on? Okay, cool. Like the very intense music for a sneaking mission. Now, which room did you want to go to? Just a second, I'm checking the floor plan. First up is the reference room, which we're close to now. After that, let's head to the meeting room right next to it. It looks like there's a really big room in the back, too. There are a lot of humans in that room. In that case, we should probably leave that one for later. Then let's begin with the nearby room and the one next to it. Yeah, it's all up to you, Luxray. Okay, so we going here? Oh god. Okay. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Hey, I think there's a manual for those cube-shaped devices they stuck on us. What devices? Haven't you seen them stuck to everyone's necks or backs? There's one on you too, Luxray. Let's see. The manual explains how to attach one to a Pokemon. Is that all? Yeah, that's it. Doesn't explain what these things actually are, after all. You should take them off. Well, they've got tons of manuals here. I don't think anyone will notice if I take just one. Okay, cool. Ooh. Oh my god, it was him! Look, it's a photo from when the Slowpoke statue was damaged. And that's clearly you in it. Except, it isn't me, so what's going on with this photo? I'm gonna hold on to this. I want to look into it with Tim. Okay, I think that's all we need to see in this room. Then let's move on to another one. Okay, looks fine. It's a list of Pokemon that are wanted by the PPB. But look at how many there are. Do they really intend to detain all these Pokemon? Would this many even fit in the station? Is Mightyena's name on the list? Yeah, it says Mightyena right here. I see. How do you and Mightyena know each other anyway? That would take too long to explain. Really? Then we can circle back to that later. They're boyfriends. It's not long at all. What the heck is this? A poster celebrating Butler's promotion to chief? So it's been a year since Butler got put in charge. Can't say he's got much taste, patting himself on the back with stuff like this. Here's a list of all the incidents that were supposedly caused by Pokemon being detained here. Stuff like stealing people's foods, destroying a flower display at the florist's, and my name's on here too. Property damage at Fountain Plaza. This whole list is nothing but a load of malarkey. I know I didn't do this, and the others all said they didn't do those things either. Oh, here's your name, Luxray. It says you and Mightyena were running amok just off of 2nd Avenue. What really went down that day? I don't think this is the place for a long conversation. Do you? Now's not the time, huh? Guess I'll ask again later. Wait, what the? There's a Ditto on this list. I didn't see any Ditto in the detainment rooms, did you? This is amazing. Okay, yes, good. No, I've never seen one here. Guess it was brought here before us. Maybe it already got released. Okay, which one is most likely to be the Ditto? I feel like I would have noticed the eyes. Okay, I think that's all we need to see in this room. Well, we did a lot of investigating, but we still haven't found anything to prove my innocence. And we learned a little more, but not enough to help us out of this place. I'd really like to keep exploring other areas too, but If we go somewhere with too many humans, we'll get spotted. Yeah, I know that, but I'm really curious about Butler. Somehow, I need to get a good look around the chief's office up above us. Then let's go. Where's this room you're after? According to the floor plan, it's on the second floor. Let's go, but be careful.
Hey,
Oh, it's the Pangoro, right? Because they didn't remember us from before. Maybe? That's my guess. The chief's office is on this floor, just past the turn down this hallway. Understood. Great. We can't go past here. There's a human standing guard. What? But the chief's office is right in front of us. I really want to investigate that room, but I guess that's not going to be easy. Should we turn back? I know. Can you see through ceilings and stuff too? Of course, but what of it? You can see the rooms below you from the roof, right? Ah, I see what you're getting at. Quite the underhanded scheme there. Call it a clever scheme at least. Anyway, now that we've got a plan, let's head up to the roof.
yeah.
Okay, we made it to the roof, and lucky for us, there's no one else here. I can't see all the way from here. I need to get a little closer to the room. Okay then, let's stand directly above it. I think it was near the center of the building.
Hey,
You should be able to see through to the chief's office from here, right? Yes, I'll take a look.
scope it out, Luxray.
Well, Butler's a ditto. Butler's just sitting in his chair, looking all
Not even
self-important.
doing his work, huh?
Oh.
Do you see anything suspicious? Ah, that means I can sneak in through there. For a Pokemon, maybe? Except, I've never seen Butler with a Pokemon.
Ditto is a good one.
Could be a safe. Yeah.
I also love they make plushes of like dittoed Pokemon, so it'll be like a Bulbasaur, but the eyes are like dots and the mouth is the ditto mouth. It's so good. The safe in particular seems really suspicious. There's gotta be something in there. Even my eyes can't see inside of that box very clearly. I guess I gotta go see it for myself then. But there's a human in front of the room. Yeah, he looks like he's standing guard. I don't think we can just wait till he leaves. Then there's only one option. I gotta go through that duct. Like you did in the detainment rooms? Yeah, I doubt that office duct is connected to the basement duct system, but I should be able to reach it from the ducts on the first floor. I can't fit in those ducts. Are you sure you're ready to go on your own? What, you think I'm gonna slip up? Remember, I'm the great detective Pikachu. Heh, indeed. Either way, I can't go now because Butler's in there. Let's head back to the detainment rooms for now. Yes, sounds wise.
Yeah.
Whew, at least we made it back safely. Yeah, how'd it go? Can we get out of here soon? No, this will still take some time. Isn't that right, Pikachu? Yeah, but we'll get you all out of here, trust me. Just hang in there a little longer. We still need proof that we're innocent, but I think we need to leave that to Tim. Who is Tim? Human? Yeah, he's my partner. And a detective, too. Well, a rookie detective. He's a detective. Yeah, and you might not believe this, but he and I can actually talk to and understand each other. Aw, stop lying. There's no way that's true. Pikachu, can you get in touch with this human? Well, he visited me yesterday, and I'm sure he'll be back again today. Then I have a favor to ask. Will you ask him to check up on the Mightyena in the city and report on how he's doing? Sure, I can do that, but why are you interested in some Mightyena? He's my boyfriend. Luxray had a fight with Mightyena right before he was thrown in here. During their squabble, Mightyena was injured, and Luxray's been worried about him. Wow, I didn't realize you cared so much about your friends. Keep your thoughts to yourself. Easy, easy. I'll be sure to pass your message on to Tim during our next visit. Thanks. Thanks from me as well, Pikachu. Mightyena should be near 2nd Avenue. Got it. I'll pass it on to Tim, too. I wonder what Tim's up to now. I feel like they should have just bolted. They should have opened all the doors and had all the Pokemon run away, and then hide them somewhere safe, and then investigate, but whatever. Maybe it's their best bet to do it from the inside? There might be another Pikachu somewhere in Rhyme City. And if that's true, it must be the one that damaged that Slowpoke statue. I need to hurry and find it so I can uncover the truth. Or the Ditto is pretending to be Pokemon so that, on behalf of Butler, so that eyewitnesses report that there's a Pokemon that's rampaging, and then he can, like, use that to put these controller cubes on all of them. I don't know. It seems a little iffy. A lot of extra steps, but whatever.
Tim.
Rachel, what's wrong?
What do you mean, what's wrong? Is it true that Pikachu got arrested?
Oh, were you worried about us, Rachel? Of course I was. And how's Pikachu? The PPB is detaining him. They said he's the lead suspect in a property damage incident. You're kidding, right? They must be mistaken. Only about the perpetrator. The PPB claimed to have some photographic evidence of the crime. But I know it wasn't my partner Pikachu, so I thought maybe there's another Pikachu in the city. And that's the one they should be after. That makes sense. I can't imagine your Pikachu would doing anything bad like that. And on that note, where should we investigate first? Huh? You're coming with me? I mean, I appreciate the help, but... Oh, don't be so shy. If a friend's in trouble, I want to do whatever I can to help. And since you and Pikachu are my friends, it's only natural that I help, yeah? Thanks, Rachel. It really makes me feel better to hear that. Well, let's start at Fountain Plaza, where the incident took place. You've already looked at Fountain Plaza. What? Oh, hi, Delcatty. You've replaced your partner Pokemon? That's... so... Oh, that flower's so pretty, and it smells nice, too. That's wild, florist lady. Oh no, she's sad. How could this happen?
Excuse me?
Are you okay? Oh, sorry. I'm just so stressed out that I started muttering to myself. Well, we're actually investigating the recent Pokemon incidents. If there's anything we can do to help, we'd love to try. Oh, that's too kind, thank you. So what exactly happened? When I got to my shop this morning, I saw that someone had messed up the flowers. So the Pokemon Protection Bureau came and investigated. But how could they accuse my Inteleon? Wait, did they take your Inteleon away? Yes, but there's no way he'd ever do such a thing. Sorry about the sirens.
Excuse me?
Did you happen to see a Pikachu 2 nights ago, the evening the Slowpoke statue in Fountain Plaza was damaged? I'm sorry, I don't really remember. Okay. Could you tell us a bit more about your Inteleon? Inteleon is my partner. He's been with me forever, since we were both small. He loves flowers, and he always waters them so gently for me. I can't imagine such a sweet Pokemon doing anything bad. But for some reason, the PPB is convinced that Inteleon ruined the flowers. Interesting. Wow, that's awful. Did anyone actually see Inteleon messing with the flowers? No, not a single eyewitness. But the PPB claims to have proof from some surveillance camera footage. Do you mind if we investigate the scene? We might learn something. Of course I don't mind. It happened right in my shop's flower display.
Hey,
Let's have a look at the shop's flower display, Tim. This must be the flower display the police claim Inteleon ruined. Yeah, it's... They're definitely framing Pokemon using Ditto, but I don't know why yet.
Alright.
Okay, let's see what we can see.
Huh?
This pot doesn't have very many flowers in it. Some of the flowers have spilled out. I wonder if Inteleon could have done this.
Oh!
Here are some potted flowers. They smell really nice.
Oh!
Just looking at these potted flowers near the shop is helping me feel more relaxed. Nothing about the flower shop sign seems out of the ordinary here. Okay. What am I supposed to be looking at? Ah. Oh, here we go. Giant slash mark. That's what I'm supposed to be looking at. There's a cut in the wall. Looks like it was done by a sharp blade. Interesting. A blade, huh? You know, Inteleon's tail is kinda knife-like. But my Inteleon has never once used its tail like that.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure we've checked out everything here. Okay. Cool. Can I go back here? Nope. Hey, Delcatty. I do love a city kitty. This sure is a cute Pokemon. Oh dear, where did they run off to? Is something wrong? Wait, aren't you that detective I read about in the newspaper? Didn't you lose your Lillipup a couple days ago? What luck! Could you help me search for Gossifleur? Gossifleur. That's a grass-type Pokemon with a pretty singing voice, right? I should have known a detective would really know his stuff. I'm part of a choir that sings with Gossifleur. But some of the Gossifleur went off to play and haven't come back. We need to leave the city soon to be on time for our next performance. In that case, I'll gladly help you. Thank you, Detective. If you find the Gossifleur, please ring this bell. It's the signal we use to regroup, so Gossifleur should understand that it's time to go. There are still 2 Gossifleur in total that have gotten separated from us. 2 of them. Got it. I'll let you know if I see them. Cool. What is up, Gossifleurs? This Gossifleur looks really restless. I must be worried about the Gossifleur that got separated. Oh, I can't believe this is happening.
Excuse me?
Is something wrong? Have you ever had your dearest friend taken away from you? That sounds heartbreaking. And the exact same that happened to you, Tim. I know, right? And that's exactly what happened to me today. That's terrible. Do you want to talk about it? Yeah, thanks. I think talking through it might help me feel a little better. So tell me, what happened? Some people from the PPP just suddenly showed up today. They rattled off a whole lot of accusations and then told me they were taking away my Morpeko. I tried to stop them, but they said they had proof, and the law is the law. Morpeko looked so sad and defeated as the police took him away. How awful! Yeah, it really was.
Excuse me?
Did you happen to see a Pikachu 2 nights ago? The evening the Slowpoke statue in Fountain Plaza was damaged? No, I didn't. I was home that night. I see. Could you tell us a bit more about your Morpeko? Morpeko's my partner. He's just a cheerful little guy with a big appetite. I assume that's why the PPB suspected him. What do you mean? Apparently a Pokemon was causing trouble last night. They said a Pokemon stole someone's food right in front of this very cafe. Morpeko had nothing to do with it, but the PPB wouldn't listen. So that's what happened. When Morpeko's hungry, he does get cranky, and his fur even changes color. But he's never stolen food before, not even once. I can't even imagine that little guy causing trouble for anyone. You don't say. I'll try looking around the scene here.
Hey!
So Morpeko suddenly caused some trouble in front of the Hi Hat Cafe, right? Yeah, let's see if there's any evidence. Morpeko's been accused of stealing some food. We'd better investigate carefully.
Alright.
Okay, let's see what we can see.
Oh!
Just a cup of coffee. Nothing strange about that.
Oh!
Just a Hi Hat Cafe's menu. The sandwiches in here look delicious. What is all of this? The ground and wall look scorched. According to the PPB, Morpeko went berserk and used his aura wheel. Aura wheel changes type based on how Morpeko is feeling, right? Yep, when Morpeko is in hangry mode, it's a dark type move, and when Morpeko's in full belly mode, it's an electric type move. If Morpeko's aura wheel were electric type, that would have caused these scorched marks. But that would mean Morpeko stole someone's food even though it had a full belly. Yeah, you're right. What's going on here?
Alright.
Looks like we've checked out everything of note here. Was the weirdo? Wait, isn't that the guy who...
Tim, why imagine us running into each other again? Here of all places.
You're that guy who suddenly plucked some of Pikachu's fur.
Yes, I'm Charles Murlock, scientist and policy mastermind of Rhyme City. Where's your partner, Pikachu? Don't tell me you two had a falling out.
No, nothing like that.
I know you! You're the one who keeps meeting with my dad!
Dead his ass.
Well, the mayor's daughter. You know, Rhyme City has become rather dangerous lately. I know how much Howard worries about you. I suggest you head home soon.
And I suggest you mind your business.
You've got a lot of explaining to do. What sort of ideas are you putting into Papa's head? And all these Pokemon management measures? Are they your doing as well? Hey Punk, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a terrific Tuesday. Oh my, oh dear. It seems I've caught you in a bad mood. Perhaps we should speak some other time. If you'll excuse me, until next time. Oh, he left without answering a single question. You may have started off a bit too strong. We are playing some Detective Pikachu Returns, and Detective Pikachu has been arrested.
There's Brad again.
So we're trying to bust him out.
Is he a detective? He's checking out the cart.
I wonder if he found something.
Brad was looking around in Fountain Plaza yesterday, too. What in the world is he up to? He might be looking for more evidence of that case Pikachu's mixed up in. Yeah, maybe there's still something here. Yeah, Pikachu's tax evasion finally caught up. They El Caponed him. Let's go see for ourselves. Mobster Pikachu. Am I supposed to follow him? Or, okay, let's look at this.
Alright.
We're looking for evidence left by the culprit, which is another Pikachu, right? But how would it be any different from evidence that your Pikachu could have left? I'm not sure, but we won't figure out anything if we don't look. Good point. We can't afford to overlook anything.
Alright.
Let's check for any clues that could lead us to the Pikachu that caused this mess.
Oh,
There's some paper on the ground. It's just a crumpled up piece of paper. I doubt it's got anything to do with the case. What about these footsteps that are clearly... Okay, it's like, gotta let me investigate those. Look at these Pokemon tracks. They're pretty big. Those definitely weren't made by Pikachu's paws. Anything else you can tell from them, Tim? It looks like this Pokemon was headed towards the main street. Big footprints. Oh, and tiny footprints.
Oh,
Here are some Pokemon tracks. I can't say for sure, but these were made by a Pikachu. I can't say for sure if these were made by a Pikachu, but the size looks about right. The trail heads toward the back of the plaza, but ends abruptly before it gets to 2nd Avenue. I wonder why. Interesting. Nothing about the leaves? Okay, I guess it's just near a tree.
oh,
There's some food on the ground. Maybe it's some of the food sold at this stall. Street food.
all right.
I think we've examined just about everything we can.
Let's think.
Begin deducing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the other Pikachu went this way.
Okay.
These little footprints are about the right size. They could belong to another Pikachu. Yes, they must! And if you follow the direction they're facing, it looks like they lead into that alley that goes to 2nd Avenue. Maybe someone on 2nd Avenue saw the other Pikachu. Let's go check it out. And that's where Luxray's boyfriend Mightyena is. It's all coming together. There might be someone on 2nd Avenue who saw the other Pikachu. Let's go there then. This is the way to 2nd Avenue. Yeah, I hope we find someone who saw the Pikachu. Did you really need to tell me that 3 times? Because I feel like no. I feel like once would suffice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here we are, 2nd Avenue. The police station is just to the left of the parking lot full of police cars. And if we head towards the police station from here, that takes us back to the street the High Hat Cafe is on. I don't see any more footprints from that Pokemon. It's like it just disappeared. We'll need to question people for more information from here on out. Let's try to find someone who's seen that Pikachu.
Hey!
Great. Let's ask that person if she's seen a Pikachu. Take 2 steps.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk? What about?
Excuse me.
Did you happen to see a Pikachu 2 nights ago? The evening the Slowpoke statue in Fountain Plaza was damaged? No, I didn't see. I assumed it was detained by the PPB. The police detained a Pikachu, yes, but we're looking for a different one. Oh, really? Sorry, I didn't see any Pikachu. Thanks, that's important information. Have you witnessed any of the recent Pokemon detainments? No, I haven't seen them myself. But it does seem as if more and more Pokemon are getting detained lately. Yeah, feels like there aren't nearly as many Pokemon out and about in the city. That may be related to the incident with Pikachu. Right, so they're framing Pokemon so they can put little controllers on them, I guess, to create some sort of evil Pokemon army. Still feel like we're missing something. It sounds like an awful lot of Pokemon here in Rhyme City are being detained, doesn't it? Yeah, even if something's going on with the detained Pokemon, this all seems way too sudden. This may have something to do with the other Pikachu, so we ought to look into it. Sure, but how do we do that? The partners of the detained Pokemon might know something. Good point. Alright, let's go look for their partners. Okay. Good thing I've already been doing that. This place has the best burgers. I could eat here 5 times a day and never get sick of them. 5 times a day? That might be going a bit overboard.
Excuse me.
Did you happen to see a Pikachu 2 nights ago? The evening the Slowpoke statue in Fountain Plaza was damaged? Nope, sure didn't. I was here that night though. But judging from the tracks, the Pikachu we're looking for must have walked down this road. So where could it have gone? Have you witnessed any of the recent Pokemon detainments? I haven't seen any, but I've certainly heard rumors. People saying the police were by and stuff. I sure don't like all this trouble in the city. Makes it so hard to just relax and eat. Oh, here we go, Impudence partner. I just can't believe it, Impidimp. What's wrong? Apparently my partner Impidimp got himself in a whole heap of trouble. Impidimp are known for pulling pranks, aren't they? Can't argue with that. Maybe this was a prank gone too far. Do you mind sharing some of the details with us? So what happened exactly? The Pokemon Protection Bureau took my partner Impidimp away. It happened so suddenly, I was completely blindsided. I'm practically still in shock. Did one of Impidimp's pranks cause too much trouble for someone? Good guess. That's just what the PPB said. But I somehow just can't believe it.
Excuse me?
Did you happen to see a Pikachu 2 nights ago? The evening the Slowpoke statue in front of Fountain Plaza was damaged? No, I'm afraid not. We're trying to track down whoever broke that Slowpoke statue. Oh, you're a detective? I hope you find the culprit. What kind of trouble did Impidimp supposedly cause? They say my silly little Impidimp stole someone's valuables. Well, and that it happened right here in front of this burger joint. Supposedly, a security camera recorded the whole thing, and they got a clear image of Impidimp. It is I think it's a Licky Licky Burger restaurant, but yes, it does seem to be the case. And hello, Koji Roll, thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a terrific Tuesday. But I just can't believe it. Despite all appearances, Impidimp's really a good little fella. He likes shiny things, so yeah, sometimes he'll bring me stuff he finds on the ground, but only things that are just lying there. He doesn't steal from people. I'd really like to believe you. I guess I can see why you doubt me. Poor Impidimp. I wonder if Impidimp really is guilty, though. I'd like to examine the scene for a moment. The incident that Impidimp is accused of happened right here in front of the burger shop. Let's look for some evidence. Sure. This is where Impidimp reportedly stole someone's valuables. There might still be some clues around.
All right.
Okay, let's see what we can see. Obviously, big old tongue. Licky Licky is the burger joint's mascot. Whoever they got to make this statue did a good job. Ooh, shiny. Impidimp never would have left a shiny thing on the ground. There's a really shiny coin on the ground. Did this get dropped here during the incident with Impidimp? If so, that'd be a little strange. Yeah, we did hear that Impidimp loves shiny things. Exactly! Impidimp would have picked this coin up. So then why is this coin here?
All right.
Looks like we've checked everything of note here.
Let's think.
Let's begin deducing. Let's use the information we've gathered to figure out what's going on with these Pokemon.
Okay.
None of the evidence left at the crime scene seemed like things those Pokemon were like. None of the evidence left at the crime scenes seemed like things those Pokemon would likely leave behind. That's true, and their partners were in shock because the Pokemon were accused of doing something completely out of character. Just like when Pikachu was arrested, the same thing keeps happening. There's photographic evidence for every crime, though. As strange as it all seems, it'd be difficult to convince the PPB that something's off. Every crime has photo evidence, and the Pokemon are behaving out of character. What if those Pokemon are being framed? Thank you, Kojiro. Yes. All cops are bastard includes Pokemon Protection Bureau. What? What makes you say that? Oh, sorry. I guess that's a pretty big claim. I can't say for sure. What do you mean? That was the logical next step from what you just said. Still, a lot of things at the crime scenes just don't add up. I don't think we can rule it out just yet. If that is what's happening, I sure hope we can do something to help with those Pokemon. Let's say for the moment that the PPB and the police are framing innocent Pokemon. If that's the case, what are they trying to accomplish? Are they just detaining Pokemon without doing thorough investigations? Or is there more to it than that? I couldn't say why, but maybe detaining Pokemon isn't just a means to an end. Maybe it's their actual goal. You mean the PPB and the police are just out there trying to pump up their numbers? Do they really have that little respect for Pokemon? Whoa, Rachel, wait a sec. We need to investigate a bit more before we draw any conclusions. Things aren't quite adding up just yet. You're right. Sorry, I got a little heated just now. It's okay. Let's start asking people in the city about the recent detainments. Sounds good. Didn't I do that a ton already? Okay. The people who should know the most about the Pokemon detainments are the Pokemon Protection Bureau and the police. But Inspector Holiday doesn't know much of anything. Maybe we should ask some other police officers. Good idea. Let's do that. Alright. I guess. Ooh, hello. There's not very many Pokemon left. Hello, Detective. Hello. I think I've met you before somewhere, right? Come on, of course you have. It's me, the quiz professor, remember? Oh, but where's your Pikachu? Isn't he usually with you? Hello? Pikachu's got something else going on today, so... Am I getting quizzed again? Why not? It'd be a good change of pace, and I'll help too. Sure. Oh my, is this your girlfriend? Then please, by all means, you two can work on this quiz together. PPB putting out a Clefairy on a table and taking a picture, like, we've confiscated this dangerous Pokemon, the streets are now safe. Exactly. And now for the Pokemon quiz question number 1. They're like, clef keys on the table, and they're like, look at all these dangerous objects we've found on the street. What aromatic Pokemon has a beautiful flower blooming on its head? A flower on its head? I feel like I've seen that before. Yeah, do you think it'd be somewhere with lots of flowers? Let me know when you found it. I know what that is. Oh, and we haven't found any Gossifleur either. Look at this little Pokemon sleeping there. There's a Litten. Ooh, and a Purugly.
Excuse me?
Hi there. Do you mind if I ask you some questions? What do you need?
Excuse me?
Did you happen to see a Pikachu 2 nights ago? The evening the Slowpoke statue in Fountain Plaza was damaged? Oh, right. There was a commotion at Fountain Plaza, wasn't there? I was here that whole evening, and I didn't see any Pikachu. So the culprit didn't come through this square either? Have you witnessed any of the recent Pokemon detainments? Well, I heard that a Pokemon caused some trouble in front of the Hi Hat Cafe, but I didn't see it for myself, so I don't know anything else about it. Goodbye. I'll talk to you too and then go talk to Lilligant. I love slow, lazy days when the weather's nice like this. Me too. But we haven't been able to take things very slowly lately. Oh, what's the rush? Is something wrong?
Excuse me?
Did you happen to see a Pikachu 2 nights ago? The evening the Slowpoke statue in Fountain Plaza was damaged? I saw Morpeko and Dedenne, but no Pikachu. Hey Tim, do you think it's possible that the culprit was actually Morpeko or Dedenne? No, I unfortunately don't think so. Chief Butler said he had proof that a Pikachu did it. But I believe it must have been a different Pikachu. Have you witnessed any of the recent Pokemon detainments? No, I've only heard rumors. A Pokemon apparently stole someone's valuables, for example. Sounds like we'll all need to be careful. I'd better keep a firm grip on my belongings. Okay, bye. Okay, how do I get back to... Hey, Furret. Squirming through for a visit? Ah! Alright, fur! Looks like a pretty nimble Pokemon. Nope. Okay. Then how did I get back? They said there was a way, but I do not see it. This way? This way. Okay. Oh, and there's a phalanx, too. That's fine. We'll be back. And Lilligant. Oh, it's Lilligant. It's got a beautiful flower and a really nice aroma. Tim, let's report to the quiz professor. The answer's got to be Lilligant. Oh, right. Sure, let's go. What do you got next for me, quiz professor? What's this? Is this wheat? Weird, okay. Think you've got the answer, detective?
All right.
Yeah, this was an easy one. The answer is Lilligant. Ding ding. Bingo! That didn't seem like a challenge for you at all. Cano! As you can see, Lilligant can make a beautiful flower bloom on its head. But it requires constant attention. If you don't take proper care of the garland, it'll wither away. And also, essential oils made from Lilligant's flowers sell for unbelievable prices. Well, I'd already seen a Lilligant before, so the answer just kind of sprung to mind. Well, sounds like this was smooth sailing for you then. Now, on to question number 2. Kano? What Pokemon has fluffy fur around its neck, loves to stay clean, and lives as it pleases? Huh. I'm imagining a luxurious, pampered Pokemon, but what kind? We've got a hint about fluff around its neck, but not on where to find it. Go on then, get searching and let me know when you figure it out. Well, we're going back to Delcatty. Multiple times with these quizzes, they send us back to Pokemon who are right next to each ones. It's just like, come on. At least let us go different places. Put the Pokemon somewhere else. Del. This sure is a cute Pokemon. Oh, that's Delcatty. It really is cute. You suppose it's going for a walk? Del? It seems pretty used to humans. Do you think this one is someone's partner? This fur around its neck's like a fluffy scarf. Charming, isn't it? I could keep petting it all day. Oh, wait. Doesn't that fit the characteristics the quiz professor described? Oh, you may be right. Let's go give her our answer. And I think Phalanx was already a Pokemon quiz, so probably not that one. Pokemon quiz answer. I don't know what the third one is. Maybe it's Litten. So, detective, have you figured out the answer?
All right.
Yes, I have. It's Delcatty, isn't it? Oh, correct. Was this one a little difficult? Kano! Delcatty eats, sleeps, and lives as it pleases, at its own pace. It's very proud of its fur and prefers to keep it clean, so it hates dirty places. If Pikachu were here, he'd probably would have gotten into an argument about whose fur was glossier. Aren't they usually nocturnal too? It seems rare to find one during the day. Oh, I see you know a thing or two about Pokemon. How splendid. And now, without further ado, on to the third and final question. What Pokemon can sense emotions via the protrusion on its head and prefers secluded places? Kano? Those are all the hints you get. The protrusion on its head? What could that be? I guess we'll just have to check some areas where there aren't a lot of people around. Alright, detective, use those legs of yours and find the answer. Ooh, that's fun. Nope, there's nothing that way. Okay, nothing this way either. It's probably not where the police are. There's another alleyway to the other side of Fountain Plaza that it could be. Yep. Hey, Apom. And, oh, here's a Gossifleur. We'll talk to you. Is this one of the Gossifleur from the choir? I'll try ringing the bell they lent me. Diddling. Yep, it must have been part of the choir. Looks like it's heading back to them now. What's up, Apom? Oh. Hey there, Apom. You'd better not be planning any pranks to play in the city, okay? Hello. Okay, Maractus, just do what you always do. And Snubble, you watch Maractus's moves and see if you can copy them. Yes! Knock! Fun. Okay, don't need to go that way. Here's someone standing here. Oh no, what do I do? This will be the end of us. What's wrong? Looks like something pretty serious. Please, you gotta help me. There's a new quest? Just calm down. What exactly happened? Well, you see, I accidentally dropped my wedding ring. Oh no, that really is serious. I think it rolled into the gap between these buildings, but it's so narrow I can't reach down there. I can't show my face at home if I don't get it back. We can't fit in a gap that narrow either. But maybe a small Pokemon could. Good thinking. A long, slender Pokemon. Nope, good thinking. A long, slender Pokemon may be just what we need. Let's look around and see if we can find one that's willing to help. Please do. I'm done for it if I don't find that ring. Apom? No. Okay, don't need to go that way either. What? There's not that many Pokemon. Oh, hello. What are you doing up here? Something there. Burmy! Eco-fashion enthusiast. There's a lot of Burmy in the first game, if I remember. Burr. Whoa, a Burmy? That really startled me. A long, slender Pokemon, yeah. Burmy? I swear, you can find Burmy in the trees of just about any park in the city. Burr. Nope. Wait, maybe? Burmy! I swear you can find Burmy. Yep, okay. No. Not what we're looking for. Interesting. Okay, there must be more Pokemon. Is there a whole other area we can go? We haven't found the Mightyena yet. Oh, and here's a Gossifleur, and hello! Oh, there's a Gossifleur here. It must be part of that choir. Fleur? I just need to ring this bell, right? Good. Got a Pignite.
Alright.
I rang the bell for both Gossifleur. I guess that means I'm done looking for them. I hope they're all reunited. I should go check on them. Oh, okay. I hope you'll come see us sing the next time we're in the city. Okay, cool. We did it. Bye. There's another quest, eh? Fueled by delicious berries. Big. Oh dear. Please just give it a try, Pignite, please. Is there something I can help you with? Actually, there is. We were about to go camping. Pignite here is supposed to help light our campfire, but Pignite's already so hungry he won't even budge. Aw, poor thing. I meant to bring along some of its favorite berries, but I guess I totally spaced out and forgot. And I can't just leave Pignite here while I run home to get some. Hey, Tim, can we go gather up some berries for these two? I'd like to, but do you think we can even find berries in the city that Pignite likes? This city is full of Pokemon, and where there are Pokemon, there are bound to be berry trees. But the berries in the most obvious places have probably already been eaten. Then I guess we'll just have to check each tree one by one. Okay, if we can find any berries, we'll bring them back here. That'd be a huge help. Thank you so much. Okay. This one feels like less of an emergency. Lost Pokemon, I'm like, okay, fine, I can help you go round those up. But this Pokemon's hungry? I don't know about that. Can I go this way yet? Nope, okay. So there are no trees except for this Burmy tree. So then, maybe this tree? Oh, this tree's got berries in it. Pignite will probably like these ones. Then let's hurry and get them to Pignite's partner. Oh, Detective, did you find some berries? Yes, these were growing on a tree in Fountain Plaza. Oh yes, these look perfect for Pignite. Night, Pignite! You're right, it looks really happy. Now you can go camping, right? Yes, thank you both so much. Pignite! Okay, cool. Great. That was easy. Still looking for a Slender Pokemon. I guess let's go talk to some cops. Oh, what about you? Do you count as Slender? No. Let's check for Pokemon first. Oh, the Slender Pokemon is Furret. I see. And here, Hatena is the one for the quiz. Huh? What a quiet Pokemon. Do you know what it is, Rachel? Yes, this is Hatena. It almost never shows itself in front of humans. Hat? Well, it is pretty quiet back here in this parking lot. I suppose not a lot of people come here. This Pokemon only appears in front of people with calm hearts and minds. I'd say that describes you, Tim. It must have popped out to see you. If you say so. Oh, wait. This Hatena might be the Pokemon the quiz professor was talking about. Now that you mention it, it could be. Let's go tell her. And then we'll get Furret to get the wedding ring. It'll all be great. So, Detective, have you figured out the answer to my final question? Calm hearts and minds, huh? Yeah. I guess so. I guess that's... You know, Tim is unbothered by his Pikachu dad being arrested. Yes, I believe I have. The answer is Hatena, right? Oh, so you did get it. Well done and congratulations. Canon! You've probably noticed this already, but Hatena prefers areas without a lot of people. The emotions of others are constantly flowing into its head, so it'll run away if it detects strong feelings. Unbothered. You have to be very good at emotional regulation if you hope to have a Hatena as a partner. It sounds like a really sensitive Pokemon. I wonder if Hatena would have appeared if I'd been there by myself. Well, that's all for today's quiz. Excellent job getting every answer right. Canon! Hell yeah. Furret. Oh, look, a Furret. Do you think this Pokemon would fit inside that gap? Oh, to get that guy's wedding ring? Yeah, Furret would be perfect for the job. Let's ask it. Hey, Furret, someone lost something important to him. We could really use your help getting him out of a pinch. Furret? I don't think it understands. Please, he's in a lot of trouble. We seriously need your help. Furret! Did it understand? Even if it didn't understand your words, your feelings came out loud and clear. I hope so. The person who needs help is over in Fountain Plaza. Can you go help him, Furret? Furret! I think it really did go off to help him. That'd be such a relief. Come on, let's go see. Why did we need two different... Just teleport us both and be like... Good. You walked him over there. Hey there, this Furret just showed up out of nowhere and heroically retrieved my wedding ring for me. You called it for me, right? Thank you so much. It really saved my neck. No, don't thank us. Thank Furret. Well done, Furret, really. Thank you from me and Tim as well. Furret! Please be careful not to drop anything that important from now on, okay? I'll do what I can. I can't help just staring at my ring. It reminds me of how happy my marriage is. You sound like a really lovely couple. I have to say, though, I'm pretty surprised that Furret was able to tell what we wanted. I experienced that a lot when I was a kid, actually. Maybe it's a trait passed down from Mama. Even when we can't communicate with words, we can still understand each other's feelings. Okay, so your mom is a psychic. This dude clearly does not have a happy marriage because people in happy marriages don't walk around going, "You won't believe how happy my marriage is." But, you know. Everyone's just breezing past all of the implications of what people are saying. And also, I know they've decided not to tell anyone, but, like, Tim knows you can communicate with Pokemon because he does it on the daily. It's just the happiest wife guy, it's true. But also, I feel like he wouldn't be like, "I can't ever go home again because I lost my ring," if he was just a happy wife guy. If danger rears its head, you can trust the Rhyme City Police to protect and serve.
Excuse me?
Sorry, I'd just like to ask a few questions if that's okay. Questions for me? I'm happy to answer anything I can. Thank you. Is Pokemon detainment one of your assignments? Yes, it sure is. And we're being extra vigilant for the remainder of the Pokemon Friendship Week. Mayor Myers has been promoting it a lot lately. Yes, he has. Pokemon Friendship Week was created in response to the R incident 2 years ago. So in honor of Pokemon Friendship Week, we're arresting any Pokemon we see. It represents our ideals of peaceful coexistence with Pokemon. Nothing says our peaceful coexistence with Pokemon much like state-sponsored violence against them. As officers of the law, we work hard to protect that peace. Oh, I see. The police are lucky to have an officer like you. If anything happens, we'll be there in no time, so you can put your mind at ease. Thanks to the state-of-the-art surveillance cameras we've begun using, not a single incident slips by unrecorded. Are the cameras really all that special? Excuse me? We've turned it into a literal police state. So don't worry. They are. Our cameras have captured the incriminating moment in every recent incident. Really? Every last one? Are you sure that isn't a coincidence? I'm sure those cameras are amazing, but that sounds too good to be true. We don't have a lot of surveillance cameras at our disposal, but the few we use are extremely effective. We've had so many Pokemon detainment assignments lately. It's pretty shocking how much they've spiked.
Excuse me?
Actually, that's exactly what I'd like to ask you about. Huh, fancy that. Is Pokemon detainment one of your assigned duties? Yes, it is. Recently, it feels like detaining Pokemon is all I do. Frankly, that's supposed to be the PPB's responsibility. Yeah, that's not even your job. But they're such a new organization, they don't have enough personnel, leaving police officers like me to pick up their slack. That sounds really tough. I'm sure your department already has enough on their plate. Well, I wouldn't say that. The official story is that the PPB was formed to assist the police, keep us from spreading ourselves too thin, that sort of thing. But between you and me, random stranger, Rhyme City has never given us more police work than we can handle. I think the PPB was established as part of the mayor's vision for the city. But, and this goes without saying, working with people and Pokemon are two different ballgames. Yeah, people have their individual quirks, but at least we're all one species. Pokemon, on the other hand. Exactly. There's an infinite number of variables we need to be able to respond to in any given situation. Sometimes it all feels way above my pay grade. But with the direction the mayor and the PPB are taking things, there's not much I can do. You could quit.
Let's think.
You could quit your job. Okay. What are they doing? Let's think about whether there's whatever. Yeah, obviously they are staging incidents.
Okay.
Morpeko, Impidimp, Inteleon, and Pikachu. a lot of Pokemon have been detained in different places. Yet somehow, the few surveillance cameras in the city managed to film each one of them. Seems too good to be true. Although, look, obviously they're staging it, but this logic makes no sense. Because, yes, of course the ones that they detain are the ones that they have evidence for. Right? It's not like... It's not like if there's, 100 incidents, and they happened to get 4 of them, and then it's like, oh, they must be staging them. No, that doesn't make sense. It's the ones that they have evidence for that they're detaining. So I don't understand this line of logic. Not to mention the surveillance cameras caught the exact moment each crime was committed. They're cameras. They're recording footage. What do you mean they caught the exact moment? Yeah, of course they did, because they're always recording. Because you live in a police state now, in a panopticon. That's bad. Right, seems a bit too convenient. Maybe the PPP staged the crimes and filmed them? That's definitely a possibility. I'm beginning to think that Tim is not a very good detective. All this time I've just assumed there was another Pikachu, but now I'm having second thoughts. What do you mean? So many Pokemon have caused incidents and been detained in such a short time, and it seems that the incriminating detail for every one of these incidents has been captured on camera. Rather than finding a double for each and every one of those Pokemon, it'd be much easier for them to use just one Pokemon capable of passing as any one of the others. Sure, why not? I mean, we know this is true, but there's no reason he should jump to this conclusion. If they had a Pokemon that could do that... Yeah, if they had a Pokemon like that, it could explain how so many of these incidents occurred in such a short time. So what we should be looking for is a Pokemon that can look like any other Pokemon. Right, let's ask around more. Great. Even if the Pokemon Protection Bureau staged the incidents, the actual crimes had to have been committed by a Pokemon. All the partners of the detained Pokemon said the same thing. They're convinced that their Pokemon would never commit the crimes they've been accused of. I can really only think of one possible explanation. A different Pokemon than the ones that were detained committed all the crimes. We've got to find a Pokemon that can make itself look like other Pokemon. Yeah, let's go ask some folks in the city. Oh, God. Okay. I don't know. Who? We've talked to everyone already. Nothing. Nothing.
Excuse me?
We're just literally going around. Have you ever heard of a Ditto? Can you think of any Pokemon able to make itself look like a different one? Yeah, I once met an old lady who had a Ditto for her partner. I'm pretty sure she even lived here on 2nd Avenue if memory serves. Really? Thanks very much. Let's keep asking around. What? Why? No. Let me deduce. No. Come on, game. Have you ever heard of a Pokemon that can look like other ones? Yeah, there's one right here. Oh, Ditto, dear. Did you hear someone calling for someone? Ditto! Oh, where can it be? Oh, I bet that's Ditto's partner. I think the voice is coming from back here. Let's go check.
Excuse me?
Hello there, do you mind if I ask you some questions? Sure, go right ahead. I've been so lonely. It's nice to have a distraction. That's a lot to put on a stranger, ma'am. What's wrong? Well, you see, my dear Ditto went missing a while ago. So that's your voice we heard just now. Yes, I've been looking for it everywhere, but I just can't find it. I'm worried sick. I sure hope it shows up again soon. Thanks for trying to cheer me up. I really do miss my Ditto. Ditto loves to play by using Transform. It turns into all sorts of things. But my little one isn't actually very good at using Transform. It can only imitate what it sees with its own eyes. I think that's how most Dittos work, right? What else would they do? Sometimes it gets the shape a bit wrong, but that just makes it even cuter. This is a really big problem for detaining Pokemon. Mm-hmm. Okay, bye. That poor woman. Yeah, I don't know if there are Dittos that can turn into things they haven't seen. I don't think there are. She said Ditto's been missing for a while now, right? I know it fits the profile for what we've been searching for, but could it really have gotten tangled up in all these incidents? It's possible, yeah. Is there any way to be sure? Yes, I can ask Pikachu. Ask Pikachu? Oh, yeah, it's about time for my visit with him. So we'll talk with it. Let's just go see how he's doing. Are you sure I can join in on this visit, even though I'm not his partner? Yeah, it should be fine. Come on, let's go. Basing that on nothing. Oh boy. Some real sloppy logic in this section. Let me explain our Pokemon partner visitation rules. Visits are allowed in the afternoons. You can visit your partner a maximum of twice per day, but they cannot be consecutive visits. What does that mean? Are you ready to visit your partner? Yes. Are there multiple time slots? Like, why are they telling me this detail? Also, why can't they be consecutive visits? Why can't you be like... I don't know. It makes no sense. So this is the visitation room. I feel a little nervous in here. Oh yeah, it's your first time here. Wait. What is it, Tim? Oh, nothing. Could you actually wait a second for me, Rachel? Yikes, what do I do? I've been keeping the fact that Pikachu and I can speak to each other a secret. What's Rachel going to think when she sees me talking to him? If we're gonna keep investigating together, I should just tell her the truth. Yeah, probably. Are you okay, Tim? You look like you're thinking awfully hard.
Rachel, there's something I want to tell you.
What is it? It sounds pretty serious.
I don't expect you to believe me, but the truth is, I can understand everything Pikachu says.
I know it must be shocking to hear someone say a thing like that. If you don't believe me, I understand. Amazing. Huh? That's incredible, Tim. I'm so jealous that you can communicate with Pokemon. So when you said you've been solving cases with Pikachu, you really meant it literally. How are you able to talk with him? Do you know how that happened? Honestly, I'm not so sure myself. He's the only Pokemon I can understand too, and also he's my dad. Pikachu interprets for me when I'm speaking to other Pokemon. Wow, Pikachu's pretty clever. It must be your strong bond of trust with Pikachu that lets you understand him, and also that he's your dad. But we were able to talk as soon as we met. Then maybe you just instinctively understood each other's feelings from the start. And he's your dad. Yeah, maybe. But hey, you're pretty amazing yourself, you know. You've studied so much about Pokemon, and it's clear how much you care about them. Thanks, Tim. I appreciate you saying that. I've always felt this way, that I want to understand Pokemon better, and have them understand me as well. Always, huh? Yeah, a Pokemon rescued me when I was just a little kid, you know. Not where I thought
Once,
this
when
was
I got
going.
lost in the forest in Bamboo Burrow, an Ursa ring helped me out.
An Ursa ring?
That's right. I was cold, lonely, and crying, but it stayed by my side and kept me safe. I know that Ursa ring helped me because it could understand what I was feeling, And that's why I wholeheartedly believe that Pokemon and humans can understand each other's feelings. My mother, I learned that from her.
And also that Ursa
Understanding
ring.
each other's feelings. That's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that day so clearly. That Ursa ring and I really connected back then, heart to heart. Yeah, that Ursa ring was probably her mother, in the same way that Pikachu is our father. And when I told Mama and Papa about it, they said that humans and Pokemon were always meant to be that close. But Papa's changed. That's a typo. There should be no... well, maybe. All this Pokemon management stuff is so unlike him, when they've done nothing wrong. I understand how you feel, Rachel. Thanks, Tim. Okay. Let's talk to Pikachu real quick. I can't.
Yes.
Do you think Pikachu will get here soon? I may not be able to understand him, but it'll be a relief just to see him safe and sound. Yeah, that's how it felt when I visited him yesterday. Here's Pikachu!
Hey,
I wonder if Tim's made any progress in his investigation. Hey Tim, thanks for coming to see me. I'm glad you're okay, Pikachu. Oh, and Rachel's here too. Hey Tim, are you sure this is okay? Letting her see us talk like this? There is a police officer in the room already, also. About that. I actually just told Rachel our secret a minute ago. She knows that you and I can talk to each other. Also, they're absolutely recording this. Wow, that was pretty bold of you. Did she even believe you? Yeah, she even said she was jealous. Ha ha ha. Well, that's a relief. Rachel's a bit of an odd one, isn't she? Either way, there's still an officer in the room, so we should keep it down. Yeah, I know. So anyway, let's get straight to the point. I've got something to report to you, Tim. I've managed to get help from the other Pokemon in the detainment rooms. Now I can see into all sorts of different places inside the police station. Wow, that's fantastic. Good thing you figured out how to get along with them. We're not exactly best friends or anything like that, but I guess that's okay. So there's something else I want to talk to you about, too. Come on, let's pool our information.
hey,
I found this photo of the incident occurring at Fountain Plaza. Check it out. It's a Pikachu. And I don't gotta tell you, it's not me. That other Pikachu's the real culprit. But that's your hat in the picture. Yeah, somebody must have gotten it specifically to frame me. But it's obvious it isn't me, right? Right, you've got stripes on your back, but the Pikachu in this photo doesn't have any. Exactly, and I'm curious about that thing on its back. It's the same device that I've got on my back right now, too. I asked around the city yesterday about those devices. Based on the testimony I gathered, I'm pretty sure they're meant to keep Pokemon pacified. Yeah, typical sloppy police work. Yeah, if they're not allowed to talk to Pokemon, what's the point of a visit? You're so right. I mean, I guess they just like to see them. To keep them from going berserk, you mean?
hey,
Were you able to... Actually, it's probably just to keep them pacified. Not even berserk. Just not causing an uprising like you are. Were you able to track down the real culprit, the other Pikachu? No. We found some tracks, but they trailed off. I don't know where it went. Too bad. Sorry I haven't been able to prove your innocence yet. Hey, no need to apologize. I know you're trying your best. If you couldn't find it, you couldn't find it. What's important is what you do next. Yeah. And as for that double of yours, I think there's a high chance that a different Pokemon was impersonating you. You think so? Now that's an intriguing theory. By the way, Pikachu, what kind of Pokemon are helping you in there? There's lots of them, but the most helpful one is Luxray. He's a bit rough around the edges, but he can see through objects and use powerful electric-type moves. Cool. That vision thing sounds pretty handy, but if he knows strong electric-type moves... Let me stop you right there. I don't think Luxray is the culprit at all. If he were, the PPB wouldn't have had any cause to arrest me in the first place. Yeah, good point. Oh, that reminds me. Luxray asked me to pass on a message to you. What is it? He wants to know how his friend, Mightyena, is doing out there. The two of them got in a fight, and Luxray's worried about what happened in the aftermath. He says Mightyena usually hangs around 2nd Avenue. Got it. I'll keep an eye out for Luxray's boyfriend Mightyena and let you know how it's doing. Thanks, Tim.
Hey,
So, any guesses about what Pokemon was pretending to be me? I have an idea, but I need to consider all the possibilities. Let's see.
Let's think.
Great. Ditto, huh? Yeah, Ditto could have made itself look like me. Ditto's partner said that Ditto can only copy things it can see. That probably explains why there were no stripes on the Pikachu's back in the photo. But I've looked in every detainment cell, and I didn't see a Ditto in any of them. That's strange. If it was detained, it should be in a detainment cell. Guess I better search the other rooms in the station. Thank you for chiming in, Bio. Yes. Yeah, imagine going through all this and being like, so it must have been Pikachu. If the PPB and the police have been using Ditto, then they're definitely up to no good. So that's it. What is it, Tim? I saw Brad out and about several times while I was investigating. He seemed to be examining the scene of the crime, a crime which already had a culprit. That's kind of suspicious. I really don't want to suspect Brad, but I can't help but wonder what he was up to. Yeah, Brad may be a bit of a jerk, but still, we've known him for 2 years now. I don't like having to think of him as a suspect. He thought of you as a suspect. But you need to look into what he's been up to, Tim. But, Tim, you're a detective, aren't you? You're not trying to bring Brad down. Also, he's a jerk to you constantly. You're only trying to uncover the truth. You don't owe him any grace at all. Yeah, you're right. And look into the cube-shaped devices, too. I understand their function to pacify Pokemon, but that alone doesn't explain everything. It's because they can control you, too, and you should take them off. You're right. The Pikachu in the photo damaged that Slowpoke statue. The devices may have some other function as well. Okay. I wonder what Brad was doing at the crime scenes. I suppose you could just ask him. But if he was up to something shady, he might just give us the runaround. In that case, maybe we should ask the other police officers. Agreed. You might want to ask people in the city what they think of him, too. So about how those cube-shaped devices work. I keep losing my memory here in the police station, so I really don't know much about them. Try asking people in the city about them. I'm sure there are people who have seen those devices attached to Pokemon. Try hearing what they gotta say. Alright. I think that's gonna do it for tonight. So thanks everyone for coming by. I guess we'll do our great prison break next week. I don't know why we haven't done it. We've gotten out of our cells and then we're like, well, all right, done investigating. Let's go back in the cells. But yeah, thanks everyone for streaming. I'll be back next Tuesday with more of this. I should have some more time, so we'll try and get as far as we can. I don't know if there's too much left in the game. But yeah, it's been pretty fun so far. And then possibly, let's see. Am I around Saturday? Maybe. No. Yes. Maybe. I'm gonna try and stream this weekend sometime, either Saturday or Sunday. Possibly some Snake Farm, because I want to play some more games on my Beat Before End of Year list. So thanks everyone for coming by, on behalf of myself and Monster Plush of the Week, Grievard, and I will catch you next time. Have a good one. Actually, let's see if someone I can raid is on. And that person is... Yes, okay. I gotta remember to raid more, but... Okay, cool. Gonna go raid Kaon. He's playing some Home Alone, so say hey. Alright. Thanks, everybody. Goodbye.